I don't have a problem. I can quit whenever I want. I just like the way it makes me feel. Addiction is a horrible thing. Addiction is real in America. According to the National Survey on Drugs Use and Health, the NSDUH, 21.5 million Americans have a substance use disorder. Out of the 21.5 million Americans, 7 Americans battle a drug addiction. So to paint a picture for you, if you have 21 family members, 3 of your family members have a drug addiction. What's a drug addiction? The textbook definition of drug addiction is a disease that affects a person's brain and behavior and leads to the inability to control the use of legal or illegal drug or medication. My definitions of addiction is something that you just can't kick. There's several forms of drug addictions. You can be addicted to soda, sex, food, prescription drugs, or alcohol. There's many outside of that as well. The top 3 addictions in America are prescription drugs, alcohol, and amphetamine. It's hard to believe that prescription drug abuse, it happens accidentally. In most cases, people get addicted to the prescription drugs because the doctor prescribes the medication. After taking the medication for a long period of time, their body simply gets used to it and dependent upon it. People find that the original dose just don't work for them anymore. So at that point in time, they either get the dosage up or they take more than prescribed, which leads to dependency. When people find that they no longer need the drug, the withdrawal symptoms are just too intense. So they keep taking the prescription medicine even if they don't need it. Not all people who abuse prescription drugs have a medical prescription. Many people lie about the medical condition to receive prescription medication to sell it to others. Therefore, prescription abuse has become the #1 addiction in the United States. Even though this drug is legal, it's become the second abused drug in America. Alcohol is horrible. 1 in every 12 adults suffer from alcohol dependency. 17.5 million Americans, they're alcoholics. People don't become addicted to alcohol. They become addicted to the way that alcohol makes them feel. Alcohol releases endorphins in the 2 parts of your brain. They are known as the feel-good part of the brain. Since alcohol releases endorphins, people drink to get the feel-good feeling, which leads to them being addicted to alcohol. People drink for different reasons. Some people drink to socialize, other people drink to relax. Alcohol affects people in different ways. The way alcohol affects people depends on your age, your health, your family history, and how much you drink. Alcohol is not the problem, drinking too much is. Drinking too much has serious consequences, not only mentally but physically. A person may find it hard to stop because of the effects it has on their body. Alcohol not only affects the person's drinking, it affects the people around them as well. Amphetamines. Amphetamines is a potent central nervous system stimulant. Amphetamines, they have a good cause. They're used to treat ADHD, narcolepsy, and obesity. And even though amphetamines can be used as a legal treatment, there are other types of amphetamines that are illegal. Speed and crystal meth, also known as ice, are amphetamines that are made and sold illegally. The appearance of amphetamines differ. They may come in powders, crystals, capsules, or tablets. Their colors range from brown to white. Most of the time, people either swallow them, eject them, smoke them, or snort them. There's nothing safe about using this drug illegal. You never know the strength of this drug because it depends on who makes it. Many people feel happy and are talkative while taking this drug. It causes your heart to beat fast and heavy breathing. If you take large amounts of amphetamines, there's a risk of overdosing, heart attack, and death. It takes 2 to 4 days to come off of this drug. Getting off amphetamines is hard for a person to do because their body cannot function without it. For a person to get off amphetamines, they must be honest with themselves. Most of the time, when trying to get off amphetamines, you need professional help because the withdrawal symptoms are too bad. Addiction not only affects the addict, it affects the people who love them. It's hard to watch a person with an addiction and not want to help them. Many are embarrassed to ask for help. Others simply don't want to come to the terms that they have an addiction. Drug addiction is a choice that turns into a disease. Prescription drugs, alcohol, and amphetamines are all drugs that people become addicted to. Their body gets dependent upon these drugs and it's hard to function normally without them. All these drugs has negative effects on a person's physical and mental state. They have a major impact on the brain. Not only do they affect a person's mental and physical state, these drugs have fatal and sometimes deadly effects. It's never too late to ask for help. We all make mistakes in life. It's not what you do, it's how you correct your mistakes that matter.